Welcome to Man at the Tap, a podcast from Tapestry Ministries. Each episode reflects on a daily Bible reading from the Revised Common Lectionary. I'm Gloria, a fellow traveler on a spiritual journey with the Tapestry community, and we call the daily Bible reading our spiritual manna. It nourishes our souls, fostering growth as we share insights and interpretations that enrich our spiritual lives. Today is Monday, June the 16th, 2025, the first week after Pentecost in this season of ordinary time. This is the season to live an extraordinary disciplined life as you experience spiritual growth. The lectionary reading is from the New Testament book of Ephesians, a letter authored by the Apostle Paul to a community of believers who lived at Ephesus. The letter deals with topics at the core of what it means to be a Christian, both in faith and in practice. In the first half of the letter, Paul shared how God created them as a holy community by his gift of grace through the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. God chose the community, he adopted them as family members, and brought them into relationship with each other, whether Jew or Gentile. Today's reading is from Ephesians chapter 4, verses 7 to 16. Here, Paul describes how the community can live a life worthy of the gift of grace that they received. They had each been called by one Spirit to be members of the body of Christ, to travel the same road in the same direction, staying together both outwardly and inwardly. There's one Lord, who is Jesus Christ, one faith, one baptism, and one Father and God of all, who is above all and living in all. Paul then called the community not to be a cookie cutter, mass produced, and uninspired group. They were a part of the body of Christ, but not one denominational group. They were a diverse community, a living organism ready to mature fully. Each member, with their unique gifts and perspectives, was a valuable part of this diverse community. But he cautioned them not to prolong the stages of infancy and immaturity because that would make them available to predators who would deceive them about the teachings of Christ. God wanted them to grow up and know the whole truth of all the divine family had done for them. In return, they were to tell it to others in love. They were to take their lead from Christ, working together until they were all moving in rhythm, gracefully responding to Christ, maturing and fully alive in Him. Like the community at Ephesus, we too can receive that special gift of Christ's grace, which can nourish us so we can grow up healthy in God and robust in His love.